One of the most urgent security questions of our time. Are we on the brink of space wars? Hypersonic weapons are at the center of this story. These are missiles that travel at speeds beyond Mach 5. That's 5 times the speed of sound. And in the future, could even exceed Mach 20. Unlike traditional ballistic missiles, which follow predictable arcs through space, hypersonic weapons glide and maneuver, making them far harder to detect and almost impossible to intercept. This maneuverability is what makes them so dangerous, and it's also why the US, China, and Russia are racing to gain the upper hand. The US response. Typhoon in Japan. Recently, the United States deployed a new system called Typhoon to Japan. Typhoon combines 2 powerful weapons: the Tomahawk cruise missile, which can strike targets 1,000 miles away, and the SM-6 interceptor, designed to counter ballistic missiles. Originally naval-based, these missiles have now been adapted for land use, creating a flexible and mobile platform. But placing them in Japan, so close to North Korea and within reach of China, has sparked controversy and sharp reactions. The reactions from China and Russia. China has pushed back diplomatically, warning against escalation. Russia, meanwhile, has already positioned its own Bastion K-300 missile systems on nearby islands. While those missiles can't strike mainland Japan, they can threaten naval forces in the region. This back and forth is fueling an arms race that extends far beyond Asia. Who's ahead in hypersonics? Security experts point out that China leads the world in hypersonic development. While the US and UK spent the last 2 decades fighting wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, China invested heavily in advanced weapons. In 2019, China unveiled the Dongfeng 17, a missile capable of carrying hypersonic warheads. Russia, too, has showcased weapons like the Avangard and the Kinzhal, though some of its claims, like the idea of unstoppable missiles, have been proven false in Ukraine. The US is developing its own long-range system, Dark Eagle, but it won't be ready until at least the end of 2025. And the UK, while making progress with propulsion tests, remains years behind. The Defense Challenge, retired US Army officer Kevin Moore, explains the real challenge defending against these weapons. Their speed and maneuverability make them incredibly hard to track and intercept. Traditional layered defenses, like Iron Dome for drones or THAAD for ballistic missiles, struggle against hypersonics. One emerging solution is the idea of space-based interceptors, weapons stationed in orbit that could engage hypersonic missiles mid-flight. But developing such systems raises big questions about technology, autonomy, and the risks of militarizing space. As nations race to build faster, deadlier weapons, the future of warfare may not just be fought on land, sea, or air, but in space itself. So, are we heading for space wars? The answer isn't clear yet, but one thing is certain. The decisions being made today could define global security for decades to come. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe,